Sorry about that. Hi everybody, this is Kelsey. I'm adjusting the camera here. Just signing in to let everybody know, updating everybody on the status of the film, the Deliverance 1 film for the black community, and also the book of testimonies, viewpoints, and stories, a book donated also to the black community. Revenues from book sales will be used to help fund the upliftment and healing of the black community. All of the money is going to be used for that. I'm not keeping none of the money for myself, okay? But I just felt that I needed to get on now and update everyone. I thank you for allowing me the privilege of updating you on the progress of the first Deliverance 1 short film, rudimentary film. But we want to just get it done and get it out the way. And we really anticipate the following and subsequent films and books for the endeavor that we're talking about, the various endeavors that we put on the we-growth.net website will be easier. Of course, the first ones are always a little bit more difficult because you're just, you're putting everything together and then you're learning as you go. So right now, the film, I need 2 segments, short segments, because this is really not going to be a long film. I want to make it less than an hour. Right now, I think I have pretty close to 25, 35, maybe 40 minutes of film, okay, that we're going to shoot. So I just need another short segment for about 7 or 8 minutes, and then another segment for about 20 minutes. And then we have to do the editing. I've got my editing in place. I'm going to put the bill on. I'm putting the bill for everything right now, but I really don't anticipate that being the case in the future either. I'm trying to get the IRS EIN numbers for WAVE, the Black Women's Organization, Women Against Violence, etc., and also for MANA that I just posted on the website. Men are claiming new and noble aspirations. Men are claiming new and noble aspirations. That's what the acronym stands for. And it's for black men, although anybody who identifies with the endeavor, you're welcome to participate, suggestions or anything like that. But it's a black men's organization, not because we're trying to segregate or anything like that, but again, we have specific issues that have to be addressed in the black community by people who live there, by people who reside there, by people who work there, and by people who worship there, and so forth. Washington, D.C. and Congress, sure, they can help out, but in the long run, at the end of the day, it has to be done by individuals who live there like me, who are committed to the spiritual, economic, and social upliftment of the black community. So that's what it's for. We're not prejudiced or racist or anything like that. We have a spiritual foundation for everything that we do. Everything that I try to do has a spiritual foundation, first and foremost. So that is the situation status of the film. The book, we're only going to have about, the first book, we're only going to have about 20 testimonies. So I don't want everybody thinking about the testimonies. That's not going to be the first book. It's not going to be solely testimony. If I had to use testimonies to get the book done, I could do that tonight, but this week, I won't say tonight, but between this week, because remember, I did a project that I got a publishing agreement on last year for Page Publishing out of New York. You can check. It was for the American work, People Helping People, I think that was. And that book, that endeavor was for the American worker, and the sales from that book was going to be used to help fund the low-income people who work every day in America and who help keep America going. Okay, to make a long story short, I could have said it better than that, but that's really what I mean. And so I still have that work. And a lot of the canvassing that was done involved 3 questions, and one of the last questions was, Can you tell me something that God did for you? So I still have those in my possession. And I could just take those out. The individuals gave me permission to use them. I can just use that to fill out the need for more testimonies if I want to. But this is what I'm saying. I learned from that experience, and I want to be a little bit more selective now in terms of the information that I'm putting in this book. Okay, so that's what's going on now. We're under budget, but then the budget is mine. You know, I'm doing everything with my budget, but that's okay. It's very low budget. It doesn't cost a lot of money. I'm going to pay for the editing. And we're just, I don't see any reason this month why I shouldn't be able to complete. I know the completion of the film is very close. The book, I don't see any reason why I shouldn't be able to finish up with the book. If I can I want to get a few more testimonies. I want some viewpoints. The name of the book is tentatively Testimonies, Viewpoints, and Stories. So I might want to get 1 or 2 viewpoints in there about some of the endeavors that we've talked about. Just last night on the we-grow.net website, we posted the full force of the black community, which is a viewpoint that basically says, listen, the force of the black community is found in the unification of black churches, black men, united black men with an organization like MANA, and black women, unification of black women with an organization such as WAVE, Women Against Violence, etc. Because they are all interrelated, they're all interconnected. Black men united crisscrosses with it draws and also carries with it men who go to church. Because if you get black men united in America, you're going to have that's going to include a lot of black men who go to church. If you're talking about the unification of black churches in America, then you're also talking about black men who just basically live in the community just like everybody else. If you're talking about black churches united, then you're talking about black women, church women who go to church, black women who go to church, and women in the black community who do not go to church. So they're all interrelated. And then out of that comes what I put on the website and I termed as the corollary, which is the outgrowth, the natural outgrowth of children now becoming connected to this larger network of black churches united, black women united, and black men united. And therefore we have a more oversight capability for our youth and for our children if you can connect these 3 entities together. So that's all that I want to talk about. The books, again, these are methods of fundraising. Films for the black community, films and books can be used for fundraising. And we anticipate on being able to do this much smoother, because now if we get this one, once we get this first book and first film behind us, we can then begin to stockpile. We can begin to ask churches now to ask their members, I'm on short time now, begin to ask their members to begin to submit their testimonies for the next book, so we can have a book for sale every fundraiser. You know, every 3 to 4 months we'll be coming out with another book, because we have the testimonies already. It's just getting past this first one, getting this first book together and getting the first film together. So I just wanted to update you. I wanted you, if there's any question about the status of the book, please call me. Give me the opportunity to tell you. Just call me. My number's right there on the website, we-grow.net, right up there at the top, 708-890-3007, before you hear from somewhere else, okay? Just get it straight from me, okay? All right then, Kelsey signing out. Hope everybody, let's try to raise the bar, and everybody wants to try to do a little bit better this year than last year. And all of that information is on the website to Raising the Bar, the precepts which is very, very interesting. There's some more to go along with that too. That's in the future. This just keeps evolving, and it reminds me of the kingdom of heaven, where Jesus talked about the mustard seed, and the mustard seed, though it be the smallest of seeds, when it grows and develops and sprouts and blooms, it becomes a tree that's so large that even the birds nest in the tree. And so this evolution began as a unification project of the African American community. Actually, this will be almost the third year. In the spring of this year, this will be the third year that we've been putting together this unification project. And then out of that, of course, came the National Black Churches Black Community Initiative. With this website, this endeavor also called, don't forget, we called for a congressional hearing back this summer about the murders, about the violence that's been going on here in Chicago. And so we have been on issues, serious issues. We are serious about healing the black community. Okay? So with that, I'm just going to sign off and begin working on the book. I'm always doing research and finding out now. You don't really know how many instances I run into, how I have to find things out. I just got another phone, but I don't know how to upload on YouTube by this phone. So somebody just showed me how to do that, and it just goes from one thing to the next. I'm finding out little things that you don't know about. It's more than just sitting down and writing a book and then it's finished. No, it's little things I have to find out about editing, about uploading to YouTube from a different device and things like that. So it's a lot of work that goes into this. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Happy New Year's, everybody. We love you all. Call me anytime, write me anytime with any questions or suggestions. Thank you. God bless you. Bye-bye.